Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video, and today we're comparing Bluetooth speakers. And for today's comparison, I have a $5 or $6 speaker from Five Below, and I'm going to be comparing it to my Anker Soundcore first generation. Now the reason why I'm comparing these two is because this is of course $6. I want to see what $6 can get me. And this one here is actually one of Amazon's best-selling Bluetooth speakers, and it's very affordable considering the price. Of course, this one you may say is affordable, but we'll see which one's better out of the two and if it's worth spending $20 on this one or $30, however much it costs. Now, they did have a variety of different speakers at Five Below, similar to this one, different colors, different styles, but I decided to go with this one because most of the speakers that they have at Five Below, I know it's not a big factor in sound quality, but they were all 4-ohm speakers. I know there's more to the sound quality than just ohms, but they were all 4-ohm speakers, and I thought maybe this one, because it was a little bigger, it would perhaps maybe have a bigger speaker and it'd sound just a little better than the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and get in closer, show you what both of these speakers have to offer, and we'll get back to my final thoughts. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So for our first speaker, here we have the Anker Soundcore, and you do have dual speakers, one on each side, and I believe it's the subwoofer in the middle. Just to illustrate what I'm trying to say, I'll provide a picture of the Anker brand or Anker marketing material where they do have an exploded view of the speaker, and you can see both speakers as well as the subwoofer. On the top we have our media controls, which include our power button, volume, play, pause, and the Bluetooth button. And the nice thing about this speaker is that it is waterproof, so it can't get splashed with water, it's not going to get damaged. It could take your phone calls, and if we look here on the side, you do have the little light there. I think that's a light. We do have a mic. Let me go ahead and flip it over the right side up. Microphone, power, and auxiliary in. That's actually a really neat thing in case you want to connect something that doesn't have Bluetooth, like let's say your Nintendo Switch. You can go ahead and plug it into here and use the speaker. And it's a very nice speaker, although the rubber on it is a little questionable because it gets really dirty really quickly, but I'm sure I'll get over that real soon. And it comes in a variety of different colors, including black, red, and blue, and it's a very affordable price considering other Bluetooth speakers. So let's go ahead and take a look at the second option. This here is the camo speaker from Bass Jacks that I paid $6 for at Five Below, and it's a very cheap looking, cheap feeling speaker. You can see it's glued there. You can see the glue. It's actually fabrics coming off there. Yeah, you can see it's really cheap. Feels really cheap too. And closer look at the details here. It is 45mm times 2, so there's two 45mm driver units in it. I doubt it. It is a 300 milliamp hour battery, and on the box here it does say the ohms and other tech specs. It does have an RGB lights. I'll show you that in just a second. And again, 45mm driver units, impedance 4 ohms. So it's although it's Bluetooth 5.1, this one's Bluetooth 4.2. This one sounds absolutely horrible. Let me show you the Bluetooth or the LED lights. So turning it on. Yeah, those lights are as disappointing in the video as they are in person. And you would think this here is actually a subwoofer, but no, it's not. It's hard plastic on either side. And the sad part about this speaker is that it's just that. It's just a Bluetooth speaker, so you don't get call functionality. You don't get waterproof resistance or water resistance. You don't get an audio jack to use this with an external device, and it's not a very loud speaker either. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my Zoom microphone and record music out of both of these speakers just so you can hear what both of them sound like. I'll try to max out the volume because this one does get a little loud. The Anker gets really loud, this one not so much, so you can hear the sound quality. So let's go ahead and get into that. Whether or not you should go out of your way to spend $6 on a Bluetooth speaker at Five Below is entirely up to you, whether you're doing it for the meme or just want to see how bad it really is. I would just stay away from them. They're terrible speakers. They sound like garbage. It's $6 worth of landfill, and I regret spending the $6 on it just because I know I'm going to put it away in the box, shove it in a corner, and forget about it. And it's clearly a rip-off of a JBL Flip speaker. I believe it's the JBL Flip. I would actually take the $6 that I spent on this and invest it in something a little better, like the Anker Soundcore first generation, or if you really want to, the second or the third generations that come after it. Just because these are great speakers, they're nice and small, and they're very loud considering their size. And the great thing about these speakers is that it also has an auxiliary jack, so you can plug in a 3.5mm device to it, like an aux cord, and plug it into your phone if you don't want to connect it via Bluetooth, or whatever you're connecting it to doesn't have Bluetooth. So this one, it's just a Bluetooth speaker. This one I could plug it into my computer via the aux cord, or even plug it into my record player if I wanted to, if I'm crazy madman or I'm feeling for it. But if you really want to spend a little more money on something that'll last you considerably longer, provides excellent sound quality, I would actually consider investing in a Beats Pill. The Beats Pill is a fantastic little device. It's very heavy. You could use it as a power bank so you can power all of your devices. And I'll link this one down below as well if you want. It's making a cameo here, but you do get that lightning connector there, aux jack, as well as a USB. So you can go ahead and plug this into your phone and charge it, or use it as your music player, which is, I think, is really neat. This really came in handy when power went out over the last couple of months ago when it got really windy here where I live. So investing in something like this is actually worthwhile, and I've had this for the last 3 years, and it's done a pretty good job as a speaker. It's very loud. It sounds great. But if you don't have the money to spend, don't want to spend too much on a Bluetooth speaker because it doesn't fit your needs, but you do want a Bluetooth speaker, just go with the Anker Soundcore or anything similar to this one. Just don't go with the Five Below speakers. These are horrible. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about any of the products you saw in this video, I'll try to answer them as best I can in the comments section below, or you can shoot me an email. But links to all these products will be down in the description box below if you want to check them out. And with that said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.